Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today it is the first of the month, which means it is question time. So, question time basically works that you post a question in the comment section down below, and then myself and Pancake will answer them together in a subsequent video, which will release sometime either July 4th or 5th. But we'll get together on July 4th to make said video. It may take a while to upload, so July 4th, July 5th is the latest it should come out, is what I'm trying to say. So, feel free to ask any pad-related questions, maybe lifestyle-related questions. I know with Pancake being included, we tend to have more relationship-based questions, which is always exciting and at least different to talk about, which is nice. And in addition to that, I usually, at least with these videos, talk about what I've read in the past couple of months, or the past month. So I actually read 2 books this past month, 2 and a bit actually. I read The Forever War, which I don't have in my hand because I lent it to my dad so he could read, but he's loving the book. The Forever War is a tremendously well-written sci-fi novel. I enjoy it. It's reasonably straightforward, easy to read, not that long either. I read it, I think, within like less than a week just because it's reasonably short. And then the other book that I lent out and finished reading was The Three-Body Problem. It is the first book in this series here by this author whose name I cannot pronounce, but The Three-Body Problem is another sci-fi based novel, and it is written by China's most infamous sci-fi writer, or at least that's what the book tells me. But basically he's won like all the equivalent awards for Chinese sci-fi many times over, which in turn means he's obviously quite great. But at the same time, because all the sci-fi that I read tends to be written by American authors, there's nothing wrong with American authors, but there is obviously a certain, like, they have a certain mentality. Like, they were raised in a similar environment to myself. Maybe their ideas and the concept they've been exposed to are somewhat more in line with mine. Whereas this author here, he grew up in China. I think he's only lived in China, I think. So his perspective is quite different, and it's kind of refreshing. Like, it's got some imaginative and almost innovative ideas, exploring concepts that I find interesting. I highly recommend you read The Three-Body Problem. I enjoyed it tremendously, and if you do read it, don't read any spoilers about it. I find it's best to read books knowing absolutely nothing about the book aside from just like the general like macro concept of like, this is sci-fi, this is dystopic, etc. So great books to read, Forever War and The Three-Body Problem. I'm reading the second book. I'm not that far into it. It's actually quite a thick book, but it's exciting thus far. So with that being said, please feel free to ask various questions down below. I look forward to these exciting questions, which we will answer on July 5th and hopefully published by July 4th and hopefully published by July 5th. But either way, hopefully all have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures. Happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians, and happy puzzling, eh?